I reunited with Dan Heng and unexpectedly made contact with Skrullum. He warned us that Amphorius was actually an experimental ground for the erudition and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction. A Lord Ravager would soon complete its evolution in Amphorius. To tackle the crisis together, I stayed behind in Amphorius as an informant, while Dan Heng returned to the Express as planned to seek help. On top of that, Skrullum informed us that March 7th had also been drawn into Amphorius earlier. However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finan. The Era Nova ritual was supposed to proceed smoothly under the guidance of Lycus, but the appearance of the Flame Reaver once again left the fate of the world hanging in the balance. We struck down the enemy's mask, only to discover that his face was identical to Finan's. When his body was pierced by the ceremonial blade, a flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finan, the Flame Reaver, and Amphorius. It turned out that all of us were trapped in the eternal recurrences created by Finan and Cyrene, and the Flame Reaver was Finan himself, who had burned out after bearing countless core flames. Their goal was simple: to oppose the Aeon and rewrite the world's doomed fate of destruction. The eternal recurrences had already played out 33,550,336 times. In this final cycle, I promised Finan to take on the title of Deliverer and save the world in his stead, while he would fulfill the wishes of the countless versions of himself, tear the sky asunder, and confront the destruction head on. Thus, with Finan's help, time in Amphorius reset once more. But I became lost in the chaotic flow of time. At the critical moment, Mem, who had regained all her memories, sacrificed herself to send me back to the beginning of time.
I sense a break.
Here, there's thunder. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
World-cleansing dragon. A will forged in ice never falters.
Show no mercy. Here, there's thunder! Get that!
cleansing dragon.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Give me strength!
A will forged in ice never falters!
Conflict is pitiless.
Protect me!
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
World cleansing dragon.
Get that! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Caution does not mean cowardice. Never falters!
Is pitiless. Show no mercy. Here is get that! Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
The will forged in ice never falters! never falters! World cleansing dragon.
Get them! Here is thunder!
Give me strength!
Is that all?
Show no mercy!
A will forged in ice. Never falters!
Conflict is painless! Get them! Is painless! Or devils! I'll crush them all! Show no mercy! Get them!
World cleansing dragon. A will forged in ice. Never falters!
Get them! What's that?
Rise! World cleansing dragon. Is that all?
Give me strength!
Was that it? Fiends or devils? I'll crush them all! Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy! Get them!
Will forged in ice. Never falters! World cleansing dragon. What a beautiful crown song. Rise!
Conflict is pitiless. Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
A will forged in ice. Cleansing dragon.
Thunder!
Forged in ice. Never falters. And here. With forged ice. Never falters.
I commend.
Flee!
World cleansing dragon. On my command. Break. Rise.
Here is thunder! Get them! Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
Is that all?
In the name of preservation!
A will forged in ice. Never falters. World cleansing dragon. Break.
Fiends or crush them all! Show no mercy.
A will forged in ice never falters! Blood-cleansing dragon. Stay focused. On my command. This ends here!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
We stand together in the name of preservation! Will forged in ice never falters!
Come.
Time to finish!
Show no mercy.
That all. In the name of preservation! Time to finish! Blood-cleansing dragon. Stay focused. This ends here!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Here, this thunder.
Blood-cleansing dragon.
Show no mercy.
Step closer! Inevitable. On my command. Stay focused. Not a step closer! Not yet. Not now.
Here, this thunder. Fiends or devils,
Together. Preservation. A will forged in ice never falters.
give it up. Show no mercy.
Time to finish this. This ends here. Will forged in ice never falters. Not a step closer. In the name of preservation.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. at it.
Not a step closer! In the name of preservation!
Here comes someone you're
That all?
Never falters! Fear! Name of preservation! Time to
Surrender. Any fish taking the bait? Easy now. Let it swim. Time to play a tune. Shh. Stay here and listen. In this endless revel of the abyss, your cries rise.
Stand still. Memories are ever-changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss!
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Feast be intoxicated.
Stand still.
Get them!
Ill fate descends!
fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Retribution will find you.
Relax. This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Hello. Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded. Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter. It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world. Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove? Yep. Isn't it amazing? It's like a seed finally grew up and became a flower. And I'm definitely as cute as a flower now. There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce. With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan. The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but Ide Silicii is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone. I don't think I can. It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer. But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you. Amphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right? That's right. Lygus is the mastermind behind it. The one who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control. Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is. Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend. Yep, that Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. ID Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here. Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot. It's super quiet here. Sounds can't get in or out. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret. But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem. I have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dan Heng and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences. We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Sorry, no good news. When two geniuses show up once, you know you're in deep trouble. Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications. Destroying that, simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious. Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the Observer named Lygus. Speculation. He's the Scepter System's administrator.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost, so listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. An iron tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Fine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis. That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. But don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygas's behavior has been quite abnormal. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate, the Law Titan, Talanton.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius, and it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you? Huh? Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong with me?
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world, so influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygas, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. One, make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any... Mr. Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known. The flow of time inside and outside conclusion. He is on his way.
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry.
Miss March's situation is rather complicated. Madam Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain...
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities. Yeah, I understand more than I should, actually. Honestly, some of that conversation feels, maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts? Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an Light calendar 3960. I remember that Talanton had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period will be so we've at least... Can you give me a little bit of time before...
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
This is important. Hold on!
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at ID's Elise?
make sure you keep it safe.
This village is where Finan's life started. He said I will be taking over the responsibilities of... Destiny must have brought me here for a purpose. There's nothing to fear. I'm destined to play the most important role in this final battle. I've already beaten another Lord Ravager, after all.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end. See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason. The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan, this will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning, friend. Are you? Stand with me? That does sound very nice. Why don't we take everyone with us? I believe in you, friend. We'll never be alone, no matter what awaits us. In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now. Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
It seems you two are prepared to head out. Then you should indeed treasure the view before you, for you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights. My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence, so I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
What is this place?
Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world. All shall and that person alone will witness the miracle. The light.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Oh, did that startle you? This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe, the audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their
I don't
disguise
think my volume will
of
get
legends.
across.
Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first erudition, it was once the mother tongue of the creator. Seems like you are not in the mood for
you can hear me?
an idle chat.
Oh.
That is fine.
What is wrong with this thing? Sometimes it works,
That I
sometimes
have no intention of
does
being
not.
your enemy. I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the prime... And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded
How are
the
you,
intelligence
Zero
singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust. Iron 2 will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact.
People
just
can hear
like
me.
the instance in Noose's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all nameless and ensure you return unscathed. You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you, but you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge, and I happen to be one of them.
I'm 02, I'm dead. What am I supposed to say? Lol. Why are you dead though?
The Stellaron? No. Believe me, your understanding of paths has yet to reach any true depth. This matter is of grave importance, so please, do not make your decision lightly. Bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars. I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels. It seems you haven't realized something about this place. The Exolith is the erudition's domain. You
Plus, I
cannot
want to see
physically
the new
interact
characters.
with me in any way in this place.
In this game, you know,
vice
old characters
versa.
can transform into new, so I'm
As
excited about the new
negotiations
forms of
have
the old
broken
characters.
down, There's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return
show
to
you.
the theater call. Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the exomyth.
Half of them are not built.
As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we...
"100 years ago, the flames of the Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kefali's eternal slumber. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas, until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of
We are
blood.
going to see
Dawn Cloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's
HSR's
commander stood
Purina.
atop the broken idols and roared,
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods! Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts!
A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate.
Once you see her, you'll...
Drive the enemy from Kefali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win...
Yeah,
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Onward to Marmorial Palace, to Dawn Cloud's heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce
We are the rising tide!
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Siridra. Friend, are you listening, friend?
नहीं मैं सो गया.
Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off?
Lol.
Wake up! Otherwise, awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then. We've arrived. A familiar place. And also the end of the... Indeed.
What
The
is
first flame
wake-up
chase
magic? I
ended with the
don't
trial
know.
of law. We must
Even
find
I
the
am
demigod and
confused.
gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Hold your tongue. Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe?
Okay, so wait, let me show you some of the characters. I have how many? Like these, this is the standard. This I got 1, 2, 3. This MC obviously 4, 5, 6, 8. Nah, it's not about luck. I have pulled on some of these and given them time, although I haven't built them honestly. This was my secondary account and now this is my primary
At
account.
least Canoans keep their faith.
Wait, isn't that...
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
You impudent!
Ducks for Goris.
Robin.
We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Heretic! No one but the great Talantin can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
You...
Talantin is long gone. Now I am the law. Challenge me, or submit to my judgment. Silence!
Yeah, I remember her. What's her
What
name?
gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because I came, I saw, I conquered. Ducks for Goris, take the ashes of this. Tell them that the High Priest to the people by the fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests. Ducks Gladiarum, if you please.
As you command.
Is this...
Correct, but not the kindness you know. This is the leader of the cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the flame-chased journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second flame-chased journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
Wow.
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll like to address me name. Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
If I may, how do you know his identity?
As the little hostage prophesized, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the
Madam
sky.
Heta, nothing else.
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of... As for you two, Akuma knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us, and she knows of things beyond the sky, even eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphoreus cycles? Who altered history? I wish, but other possibilities remain. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now.
I also have Fushuan, Yun Li, okay, Fushuan. Yeah, I have them in my other account.
Might as well dance their dance.
But I forgot that ID
City.
password.
We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akuma will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor. Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar with.
Guests, please.
The journey to save the world starts with a single step. Let's set off, my friend.
Oh god. Start already.
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes! Hail to the Deliverer!
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Krenos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Mall.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools.
Lingsha. Somebody else has it, don't
Guests
worry.
from beyond the sky. Worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Achaemenid Alliance. Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command, Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order to please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes.
बस इसकी पेसिंग बड़ी खराब है HSR की. Guess for whom I started playing this game for March 7th for pink hair.
Alright.
Which one?
We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's...
For facial. Facial. For her, that... Yeah, her ult is very cool.
Not the ones you're familiar with. But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War was born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver. These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you. What is the matter? Your gaze seems somewhat unsure. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trebi of Yanisopolis. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary.
Very, very surprising for facial.
Even more clear.
Witness the future of the Flame Chase journey. The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there was a... Please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and
when I saw her trailer, I said, nah, I wanted her.
It was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising?
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more
or
surprises.
one pity. Oh my god.
The other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too. Since we have time, should we go meet them?
Dux Brumalis. What do you know?
Seneca, the Dux...
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. Let me see what I can get out of I'm Cyrene of Ida Cilicii. This is the Deliverer beyond the sky. Does this city host any other visitor?
Drop the charade. But yes, There is someone in this city who is all too familiar with the world.
Silence! The Emperor.
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you know?
Someone who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky. Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
Little fish from beyond the sky.
I started early.
Did you rest
That's
well?
why I have these characters.
There is still some time before the meeting begins. Rather than listening to the whispers of the delegates, why don't... Then come.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting. Since Sir Ridra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open.
I started playing HSR, Genshin and all these things together. That's how I survived the
What do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure
great
anymore.
boredom era of Genshin.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt
There was always
now
something
she
else.
says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the great...
Exactly. Chryso says. Deliverers. What about us?
Things feel pretty tense. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself?
Yes. Similar acts have occurred. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
Yeah, she's more like a queen
In the names
rather
of
than...
Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior... Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blade. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now they will escort each of you to the Temple of the 3 Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against
yeah, I was there.
Fagusa.
I was there.
This?
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity? Enough!
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akama. The decaying old laws fell with Talantin and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At
God.
this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With his aid, we shall shatter the chalice of plenty and return Fagusa's core flame to the holy city!
That's absurd. Simply a deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers, and now you want me.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
अरे जल्दी आगे बढ़ो यार. But you can see the references. वो जो black and white थोड़ा सा should have brought the TLR skin. That would have been more beneficial. Yeah, that Yelan skin is actually good. I don't even have Yelan.
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
It must be tiring dealing with so much
Tiring? Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Is the war with the Titans...
After I glimpse the secrets of this world... No, the secrets beyond the sky. The divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any... Let me ask you, Deliverer. Is it true that beyond... Ah, that's certainly... Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead? Oh? What you...
Exactly! Just as the prophecy foretold, if they can intervene in Amphorius's laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage. To say...
You mean...
In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome... Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate with us?
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone. Though I will permit you to join me as subjects. And together, we will forge the most perfect law.
This is...
The Flame Chase Medallion,
Yeah,
a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one. This
Dog
medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself. And you may... Oh? Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions.
May your journey reach that sky.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
इसकी पेसिंग बड़ी स्लो है HSR की.
Come forth, Theoros.
Yes.
Yeah.
great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Oryx described. And just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me, or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikytheron. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, his the road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations.
Wait, let me just
this world
do something to mute muffle.
But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky. You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos, heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
ये बंदा भी पंगा करेगा. God.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us and she's clearly hiding something. Looks like we're on the same wavelength. The atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then
yeah,
we should go
hard.
enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the thing I've been looking forward to most on this journey. Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone... Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress. We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, we can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. So many people! The holy city is so live.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
Timing? I don't know.
As expected.
What to
The
correct?
Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a...
Silence! That's treason! If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
How disappointing. Oh, honored guests, we meet again. For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux Fregoris, a trusted officer of the great Imperator, willing to fight alongside the Deliverer in the coming battles.
Ugh. Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akuma, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chatter.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every I prefer to ignore them. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate.
May I ask, who is...
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts.
Ah, so it's...
Stop trying to get things out!
I didn't even need to try. Big Theoros. What? Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. We don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Oh god. Can't we just move forward without a long ass dialogue?
Alliance meeting? In Flamebearer who ends wars?
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our grievances.
At least so
You.
I thought I should practice.
I know you.
Arey,
You're that
nice.
tyrant's lackey. What?
Yeah.
Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Obviously, if you're doing good, then you should practice.
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The
What? Children of the Prophecy?
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings. Ah, by the way, if you still... Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Seems like there's more to Dux Bermalis' words than meets the eye. But would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akuma.
I'm feeling sleepy already. Who made this quest?
Water heaves the cloud saw.
Huh.
Yeah,
These
I
two are...
love to.
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now. Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One.
You two heroes must be the children. I'm Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithist, one of the 5 sages at the Grove of Epiphany. This is Virginia from Castrum.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Dux Helcolithist and Dux...
This...
She wants to find...
I'm the far-seeing eye, and...
Ahem.
Enough. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting...
I get the feeling you might have embellished a...
I swear on my stone mane, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic would help.
Never mind.
While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the great Imperator did swiftly heroes. I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit I can't comment.
The Imperator's blade. I sensed some unease and... There were eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some...
If you're saying...
To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss High Sealins.
Just knowing that we want to improve is victory in itself.
This place? Huh? The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet!
Who's there? Oh, the little gray fry in pink sea hair.
Little sea hair?
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me? Is that so? But your eyes shine brighter than pearls.
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me.
Okay.
People on land force themselves to wear clothes
just what we needed.
Forget it. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me...
The delegate from Ladon has been assassin.
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops?
Because the new era of the flame chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Ladon has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the Era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion. Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Emperor, as long as you don't try to reverse the current.
But, Miss High-C, I can't even hear the slightest hint.
Because I've already tasted. Long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish consumed the small. And when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean. This is the tide that carries civilization forward.
Are you suggesting that...
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, there's no need for me to say more. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish, but for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in it.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day.
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you... I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind...
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek... Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
अरे यार.
You mean future. The future ruler of the Holy City. By the way, you both...
Oh, right, you don't... For us warriors who... don't look so grim.
I'm not as carefree by the time the cool flame illuminates.
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. I wonder what this world will look like when...
In the future, you...
Is this also...
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, he has already witnessed it, right?
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. But this...
अरे भैया जल्दी करो यार. Now this is getting...
Aglaia has always been troubled by the divine dew. Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, for those words she was too shy to say herself. Rest well and prepare yourself.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
Hey, Bhagwan.
Indeed. But she could return at any... So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take home. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected, the road ahead will be long and difficult. Looks like I guessed right then. Next time it'll depend on my mood. We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about.
Hi, Sunny
Our time is short,
bhai.
so let me summarize.
Hello. Did they really think giving us little bit fan service would get our interest?
Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses... Lygus is definitely connected to Genius Society,
Mobile
so
se
stay
live,
alert.
Sunny bhai.
We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't enter currently the most likely can. That's all I have to say.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind.
Can't hear.
Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaia mentioned as our next starting point.
मेरी आवाज नहीं आ
Ceridra's
रही.
trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity. It's settled then. It's been a long day.
I
We should
can
get
hear.
some... Yes, let's get ready for the banquet.
अच्छा. रुकना सनी भाई. भाई यार ये quest.
Look, the venue's right ahead. And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender.
This hero...
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food.
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hand. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do? My gut feeling, huh? Why don't we go after all? If the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the... But that's actually gonna be our...
guests.
All right. We'll listen to you. Here you go. Also...
Thank you for your cooperation. Why don't you head in with the other guests?
Isn't Ceridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
You two have been wandering around the venue and haven't mingled with anyone. Have the attendants not taken care?
एक सेकंड को wait. मैं Discord चेक करूँ. Okay. It's actually nice. It's actually nice. You know, you will have to find a better way to balon mein you'll need some fluidity, and the eyes, you know, it's still good.
Well,
यार ये कितनी लंबी
Isn't
क्वेस्ट
Surridor
है.
supposed to be the focus of the banquet?
you two have been one.
No, no.
बाकी
don't
अच्छी है, like not bad, not bad. My first attempt would have been far worse than this.
See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles. On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh,
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? See? It's
Okay.
completely...
Fear.
I feel like Miss Hycelens wants to talk to us about...
Worry not. Honeydew's on the contrary. It can make you... Please, have a taste. Would you like some too?
I can drink it.
How is it? Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do just like how you're about to understand. Now, please turn around. The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans, but the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song. Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator and that Fioros, but you two, I wish...
Is this...
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that Fioros. The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within,
Chalo, at least something
and will
interesting
ensnare
is
those of us
happening.
blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more than I do. Then we can show the Emperor.
But
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards...
Can you promise me something, Miss... My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned, but as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her I believe the Imperator will be able to...
I never doubted your... provided we can gain the advantage. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia, and I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you were a whale of the depths, and hear... I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure. Let's mingle in the crowds here. Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness,
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already.
do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
The answer is simple.
Don't waste my time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct them. We will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate.
But you previously said that
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. That so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect. There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly hold.
The Achaemen Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the small... Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
I don't like how this is going.
Gray Fry, a little sea hare? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep...
What a difficult situation. That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
So, you have this super duper...
Oh, I got it. Oh, the one behind their...
Oh dear. Seems like you've met your match, partner.
I'm so full of inspiration.
What's the matter?
My apologies. Let us continue our previous conversation regarding the soldiers fighting for you. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law, if I recall correctly?
You dare mention my name alone?
Forgive my...
Watch your words and actions. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. If everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
Good question. Do not let him, therefore, the wisest decision.
You plan to torture him? The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama.
Indeed, it's a pity that Antikytherans are lightweights when it comes to drinking.
As I expected. That Theoros is... Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for... You should head back to your seats for now.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. any warrior who has...
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
अरे यार जल्दी करो.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can. However, it's...
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to and sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we... Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hycelans. She used the Sea Siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator!
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first under the shade of the olive groves. The people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis, but now, they all lie silent. If you have any last words, say then. Face...
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of...
You think you can slay a king using your... I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from
Let's watch our... The prophecy that you know of, the Era Nova, spoken to fight that lie. A young man with the pseudonym of Finan lived through... And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside... Lycus is not a guide at all. The only thing he cares about is completing the Amphorian He will most certainly betray you. I walk the path of the Trailblaze. My friends and I, therefore, if you... Then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lycus.
That would... All that needs to be said has Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison. Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Oh, great Imperator, your ambition certainly...
You're still here.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
So you finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity. All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any... Had you fulfilled your promise of giving... Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator. Factors such as...
Careful. What was that voice? Was it Oryx?
I found you. I finally found you. Be careful. This land will face disaster.
The time of judgment is nigh, my lord. The prison I have built for. In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine. What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit...
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation. I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed... You in fact cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs. The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight! I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride. If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
Finally, we get to meet face to face, Senior Society member.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now. Screw them.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why he demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously. Don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me, which means the same principle also applies to you. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through... Why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen, Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
This doesn't feel...
Warning! 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 Warning!
Command... isolate.
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exomyth into an audience area exclusive to you. Now, you will be able to silently wait here for the final act of Amphorius. to begin. Oh, we always... This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you in this place where time flows far slower than within Amphorius. You will witness the end of that world's saga. Indeed, the speed of time. The answer. The total destruction of the erudition. Do you see me as I am certainly not. I have tried. Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry skies, evoking feelings of longing and delight among humankind. But now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. That arrogant Eon was born from the primal mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down a tree of doom that we planted ourselves. I must admit that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth. However, it is a pity that my true form must now descend into Amphorius to deal with the accident that arose because of you. But you won't have to wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand mine and Amphorius's ardent wish.
Where time flows slower than within Amphorius. If Lycus spoke the truth, then I don't have much time left. But how can I get out of here?
Can you hear me? Little one.
Is that Herta's voice?
Warning, warning, warning.
Hurry up! Put some speed into it! I can't keep this up for much longer!
Nice. Nice. Nice.
भाई कितना लंबा है यार. ओहो.
That old Intellitron overlooked one. Let's keep it short. While you were... Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven... Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments...
Critical warning. Critical...
Time is running out. It'll probably take a long time to be safe. We'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving, and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak. We detected another Path's influence.
Critical warning. Critical...
Its power is use the Path's power. Make it detect...
Unauthorized communication.
Is Herta saying a certain Path's faction has arrived in Amphorius? I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Are these showing my memories? With a Stellaron in my body, I woke up a world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager. Would definitely draw the... But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion? Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. I obtained the flaming lance left by the Ark. That's right! No matter how far away a planet is. Besides, even if I can't come... Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPCs... I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony. That's right! The benevolent family... Come, dear hat. I've put you aside. Doesn't Lycus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste. The Remembrance, that's right. I came to Amphorius. Traces of the Remembrance are also every...
I finally found you. sound of memories. A pathstrider walking both the remembrance and the trailblaze.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come, leave the cage of Logos. The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story. When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, finally rises, a boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island safe and brave. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free. Hurry and set off. The child of remembrance awaits you.
March? What's she doing here?
You're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long time. My good buddy, I've really missed you. Aw, don't be so sad. It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. Now, the great hero is you must have seen a lot in Amphoria. I'm all good, but let's get out of this. Why don't you take me back to reality? So, let's head...
Why does March feel...
What are you standing around for? Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe my instincts are wrong. Let's follow.
Are you okay? Has it been so long that you're...
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
No, he's not. Never mind. Don Hung's super reliable. We don't...
No. The geniuses would have made sure that Don Hung made it back on the Express. Besides, the...
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysos heirs and their hero's journey?
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things.
I guess you have something you want to say to me? Then there's no need to feel things out first. With questions. Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank. As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged between the nameless. In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We're not the March 7th you are acquainted with. But we can send you back to Amphorius, as long as you are willing to help us. She's fine. This form was simply borrowed from your memories. We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now. Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius. Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole... Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. Or should we say, the entire universe. So help us. Find where Amphorius's memory began, and bring it out. The Master of Anastrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence. Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words, are you? I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison. But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to make any deal, or pay any price. For you, this is probably a long time no see. My dear. Shh. There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me. Or do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
Wait, stop it! They're away! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? Come to...
And now
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but I'm not here. Hey, are you sure?
It's as if they all happened just yesterday, right? I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name. The 3rd month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now. I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds. So, take this gift, this burning core flame, this footnote of a transaction. It contains hope, and the warmth of the entire world, ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final era Nova. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a flash. Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter. I believe the wait won't be too long.
What exactly?
Keep going. Keep trailblazing. For Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
Bye.
Is this... Am I? The chronocognitive.
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's... Welcome back, friend. It's been such a long... You must be really confused right now. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? No, please follow me. And turn the pages of time, and I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey.
Cyrene can't hear me?
Scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since...
We had to return 3 core flames of Law, Roman, Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Zeridra?
Era Nova will come.
It seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in, according to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses.
We need to find a way to hide the cool flame.
About that, she had that dream again last night. She said, past...
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kins. It seems Amphorius' fate isn't...
You're right! History has changed. Humans and Titans are both... Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally...
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. That, like Kyrgyz.
He's right. Light calendar 3960. Zeridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Vagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to That same year, Zeridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaia the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey. Come, this way.
The eternal holy. The memorial palace lies. It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Where is Cap?
You don't forget. You can't kill the Christ.
I have never denied, which is why I now place my hope. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya.
No.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because romance, its name, is solidarity. You must, just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death, my passing will make this flame everlasting. Take good care of it, guide it to the future, and place it into the hands of our deliverer.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Akama. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, deliverer.
Go. When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is, she just left, like that?
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone. It's just on Cass, Hycealans, and me to prepare the final trump card for—
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all—
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear— Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, and the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he returns.
We all know that.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife. The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama, protecting this land after we leave.
You don't need to worry about— I just came back from Castrum Kremnos.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama, and it's— What? It's a spear!
It's the Kremnoans.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the alliance to safeguard the Holy City in the Battle of Deliverance.
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be—
But it's gonna hurt a lot!
Pain brings endless I believe that you were thinking the same thing.
Can't.
In the current situation, split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel. Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end. There is no need to be sad, lady. In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false. Emphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor? The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. Watch over him.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacri. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was...
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong.
Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Little slides. Besides, not the time to be
Quiet. Lycus just found out Akima's been an empty shell for the past 50 years.
That's exactly what we want. Age blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much trigger your alchemy. Boo.
Easier said than done. You, a human alchemist, can bind. That's nonsense.
Cold.
Just. I've got 2 conditions. This is the shift the battlefield. It would be more convincing if the the vortex is cut off.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to?
The vortex along in the final act. Ultra time was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula?
By now, Hyacinth must have completed the Sky Piece, since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do. As for how the Deliverer will complete...
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by 2 demigods least suited for war. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! That'll be enough.
Irie, it's dead quiet here. Akima will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie. But it's all right. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, Cyrie, this arduous journey is finally nearing its end. No, after all, it was you and him.
I'll
tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Already welcomed the dawn. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again. It's really been far too long. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates. Tell Orin, and then may it set sail in peace. Drift down the river of time along with the... Just like the first time we met, right? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return, and the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent. I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, that's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even, so don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean before charging toward the... Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him. But, Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, he'll definitely return to this place. We can't let him down.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
And reason grant you enlightenment. Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul. And at last, the way forward.
is this? I need to find the entrance to the vortex, guarded by the demigod.
Long time no see. Trade generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes. But alas, fate. Reason and trickery may but so the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, high Sealens, sought to bring me into a fantasia, but alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell. True, you should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people. Imprisoned behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. To them, that false play. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave. And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never roved you. You'll be the one to unshackle me, of course. I don't mind waiting a little longer. I hope you'll watch the stories of this fantasia closely. Logically, the deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Only by feeling it for yourself. The meaning of... To your unshakable resolve, I can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are.
Hello, Spidey.
Reality.
God, yeah. Oh God. Yeah, Genshin seems like a walk in the park. After these long ass
The
dialogues.
fire projects the face from her memories. An actress upon...
The dark tides flood the sea. And
fear not. Our queen has gone.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of ocean. At that time, Kozlana had suppressed the black tide's rise, but he was unable to
How are you? आवाज आ रही है?
roots. The black tide still roiled in the depths of the world. And the...
Listen, I heard Electra's voice. She's gone.
Let's go. Her voice carries the queen's command.
I'm about to end this. God, it has been so long. With me. Boring.
To keep the black tide from threatening the ocean, the queen gave her all, body and soul.
Born of the queen's chalice, she bore the deepest blessings.
My sisters! You're finally here!
Of course, Electra. Your beautiful melody drew us here.
Her true name is Electra. This is a reflection of her former self, clinging to the past with...
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion. The black tide will soon enter our borders.
Then what do we do? Will our seas fall to...
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead.
Such tiny tight and that naivete.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire.
अभी आ रही है आवाज?
Oh, Fagusa, our noble queen, we've come at your call.
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy. It pains me to speak of the... I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but... even the deepest
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the sea.
We'll take up your mantle and drive back.
We'll mend your sacred chalice. And
my little fishlings, when the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace. I promise you, on the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your honor. This is the last gift I can give you.
Fagusa sank into the abyss. With the chalice shattered, their intoxication spilled. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments. Keep watching, but tread carefully, for the... Clinging to the past only blocks the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future?
Cub, Friday cub.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Chandelier is still giving way. Maybe the chrono vessel nearby can help.
एक सेकंड रुको स्टूपिड मैकेनिज्म नहीं
Your wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason's model.
हाँ कल परसों में अरे बट यू नो आई हैव टू गो फॉर होम मेरे को घर जाना है in a few days.
The ending was written long ago. Even you cannot rewrite it. Just like this poor chandelier.
अरे आई हैव अ क्लास सून. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? रुको, लेट मी जस्ट रीच समवेयर.
Electra! The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas. Electra! The black sludge has soaked my fins. I can't dance with you anymore.
Sisters, don't give up.
कितने बज गए यार?
Remember the queen's promise of a feast in the city called Styxia.
I haven't forgotten. It visits me in dreams.
I dreamed of a shining.
I dreamed
This
of
is the
children
most
placing garlands.
one of the most boring quests ever for the
Poets
best
praising the
quest
sea
endings
sirens
ever.
for shielding
This is
the
so
world.
irritating.
What a shame. We can go no further. Please, sing to the feast.
The sea sirens were tainted by the destruction. Their
Farewell, sisters.
And so, only one sea siren remained among the sea floor. I see, though most of that journey was in vain.
To reach the spirit basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the chrono vessel.
At last, I am freed from endless toil. I bore my sister's on my back, took on a graceful human form, and hoped to find a grand celebration on the shore. My fins became legs. My scales became skin.
Got to
And the
ask
sea
others
foam
too.
on
हाँ
my
ये भी
body
तो है.
became a shimmering gown. But when I stepped onto land, there were no fests, only silent death.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia to have already repeated the mistakes of previous cycles. Hopes and promises.
I am a sea siren, a vessel born to contain the tides. Now that my task is done, and the promise is broken, how am I to go on in a world drowned in shadow? Fagusa, my noble queen. She evaded my, so I wandered lost. The feast she spoke of.
I don't have everything you seek.
After wandering the surface,
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat.
yes, Saridra,
Sovereign who follows prophecy. I am no one's soul.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violins tell me, what is it you seek?
All I want is
Such a demand is trivial with the sovereign's authority. Banquet worthy of a night. You must offer
my heart.
Yes, a loyal. You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward.
So be it. Noble monarch. So be it. Noble monarch. I am simply...
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found a new purpose.
What time is it, man?
I've cleansed the foulness from the road as you command.
My blade. You've helped me
What I desire is the same as before. Fish are drawn to light by nature. Now I found a flame.
Come, let us join the feast. Perhaps.
About a new campaign.
My faithful subjects, tonight's feast is not just for the past. It's a toast to the future! Born from our golden blood is an unstoppable colossus. Our iron beast to trample the universe!
Great monarch. I've heard the universe teems with great threats. Can we truly remain invincible?
Fear not. Before the troops of the destruction, surely there's a planet draped in oceans out there in the stars. Once I claim it, it shall be yours to rule. And to the rest, your triumphs will not now. Raise your cups.
Sea of stars! Sea of stars! Conquest among the sea of stars. Come now.
Where's the way out of this illusion?
Come quick! Let's celebrate together!
Noble knight, you are truly a blazing spark.
Noble knight, you...
Noble knight.
Noble knight!
Then drink we shall. In the deep sea? I never knew it scorched my fins. Ignited a hunger that flickers in every hero's.
Oh
Look!
God, what
the monarch
is this,
herself has
man?
taken her seat!
Hear that? The court sings her praises!
Come! Join us and praise her glory.
One eye of hers sees glory, the other sees corpses.
And yet, she...
as they say...
But the brave face...
On the eve of war, the legions will climb planets as the final resistance fell silent. That's how the story ends. After all, beneath that still, it's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
my god, that was bad.
Individuals find their own way out.
People once cheered for my ascension.
8:30 को 2 I will be streaming.
now-
Okay.
They cheer.
Okay, we'll catch you. मैं
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, this and designs torn apart by the blade. Her regal robe soaked in golden blood. And the one who struck her down? The one who struck her down was her most loyal. To explain myself, a fish in a pond has no hope against the... I wandered the shore.
I don't understand.
If the ocean's feast, the Emperor... When the Deliverer returned, but Greyfry, how I dearly wish this feast of the Flame Chase.
It seems she sensed. Let's return to the prologue. Remember as you've seen, when she cast off her, the light will blind her. And so she fell into between the paths you tread. Let's leave that question till after. I, the Theoros, have walked 1,000 years is a mere atom in a grain of I swore to bring an end to the irid. Now, please use the power of time to open the gate to the ocean's depths. Go find that palace reflects the heart of the demigod of ocean. An ugly history, long buried by tides and shame. A staircase of apotheosis that the Imperator forged with the gold. I'll wait for you at the heart of the world. But to reach the place,
Beyond this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
Need to change my party यार, मरी हुई party है मेरी.
now step away from this false banquet. And then onto that bloody stage.
यार this is too long. I have to go. जाना पड़ेगा, मेरी class है.
The palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary connected to the vortex, was also once the battlefield of the first. Her exuberant song halted the passage of time in this place, imprisoning my body and shielding the twisted time and space reflect her confusion. And so, the Imperator's crimes were veiled.
इसी में से कैस्ट्रीज का लेवल क्या है? She's still 70 but फिर भी she's having
bygones are bygones.
अब I need to end this यार, वरना मैं मर. I need to work. Right, too long यार, too long.
Stay away from
Run!
Ducks have Calithist. We can't give up here.
I'm ending it yeah, 02 I'm ending it. I want to finish it but they don't let me. What can I do? Just what we need. Fish.
Our new series of remnant of history. And your interference is just another equally futile.
No mercy.
Blood cleansing tracks.
I can't believe out of all this, how many अरे यार
Or devils.
see yeah, I'm also going after this. It's so irritating. Just बंद करूँगा, these things pop up. ID भी पता नहीं कहाँ चला गया.
Show no mercy.
Apollonius, but it's okay.
So even as the foundation of the world crumbled during the first Flame Chase journey, the Flame Chase Legion stormed Styxia. Tens of thousands of sea sirens surged from the River of Souls, crashing to the hell before you.
Apollonius, look. chase the enemy away.
Okay, I'm ending this.